What do you think is the most surprising thing about Vice President Harris that people out there don't know?
That they don't know?
Yes, and that you can say on this stage without us both getting in trouble now.
Well, she's like normal. She's exceedingly normal. She's an awesome wife. She loves to have fun. She loves to cook. She loves her family.
Recently, Kamala Harris here boos at March Madness game faces ridicule for speech to Howard players after loss. According to this article published by Fox News, Vice President Kamala Harris unfortunately witnessed her alma mater, Howard University, lost to defending NACA men's basketball national champion Kansas on Thursday. Howard and Kansas play at the Wells Fargo Arena, and when Harris appeared on the video board, she received an easy reception. According to multiple reports, the boo away the cheese from those in attendance. I don't know if you have seen this.
She has gone on multiple occasions a little bit underprepared with some of the questions that she's been asked. Lester Holt asked her a pretty basic question that she couldn't answer. So I don't know if it's a staff thing. She's not prepared enough. Perhaps she's not expecting the questions. I don't know what it is, but I think that's the issue. Is this is like the fourth or fifth time.
What it is that they constantly question the qualifications of black women, and that's why people are saying that she's unprepared. And
I disagree. I think she's
you
a
can
very
disagree, but that's
woman.
the truth of it. And so this is based in racism. This is based in misogyny.
We have seen the views coming up to say they do this because she is black. I don't know if this is the reason. Just take a look at this.
A little bit warmer here in D.C. than it was the last time, but in any event, it wasn't so warm for Kamala Harris here in the nation's capital. Now, D.C. is about 98% Democrats. I'm only exaggerating a little bit, and yet she was booed yesterday. March Madness crowd boos Kamala Harris at her alma mater's game. So they've got an arena here where the NBA, NHL, and then college basketball. So NCAA men's basketball starts yesterday, and we'll talk over this. She gets mentioned by the broadcasters, but she was later put on the big board, and the Associated Press reported she was there, of course, because her alma mater, Howard University, played. They lost, but they were kind of a Cinderella team, just good enough that they made it, and people were cheering for them, but not cheering for the vice president from Howard University. And this is like not Republican territory, Karen. This is where she should be loved. And the word salad VP, according to the Associated Press, was booed.
You know what strikes me about this more than anything? You know, where is this administration in actually talking to their constituents and the people that elected them into office? Like, shouldn't she be down, like, with the real Americans in the crowd, like, showing them who she is? No, she's sitting up in the box.
Well, how about East Palestine? Do you think she could go there? Or is it the fact that it's Trump country?
She's too good for that. Why would she do that? That's how these people think. It's unreal.
Yes, this is not the first time we are witnessing this. I have seen similar situations with some Democrat, even Joe, being booed in different occasions. This came after Kamala gave a speech. Just take a look at this.
You guys are so good. You played hard. You played to the very last second. You made all us Bisons so proud. You hustled out there, you are smart, you are disciplined, you put everything you had into the game. And you know, that's what it's about, right? Until the last minute, you guys did that. You didn't stop until the last second, you did not stop. And that is so inspiring. So you keep playing with chin up and shoulders back, because you showed the world who Bison are, right? I mean, literally what you have done is in historic proportion. You know, I was at Howard back in the day where we were just happy that there was a game, much less getting to this place, right? And I see Bison literally all over the world, and we've been talking about you, this team, you all, this team, this year, this team. You make us so proud. So I know you may not be feeling great right now, okay? But know who you are. You are excellence. You are hard work. You are powerful. And you are winners. All right? So please know that. Please know that. And I'll see you later. And if you guys ever want to come and do a White House tour, where's Coach? Where's Coach? There you are. Come, so we plan, if you guys want at some point, right? When it's like when you feel like playing hooky at Friday afternoon, whatever, just come and we'll do a White House tour, okay? All right, I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you. All right, I'll see you later. Coach, thank you.
I understand that kind of feeling, when you are a loser, but this is how you behave. She's saying you people are winners. You lose. You can't be celebrating something that you didn't succeed. Just accept the defeat and move on. Just struggling to comfort them, and even yourself by saying you can come over to the White House, to do a tour. That is uncalled for. Accept the defeat.
All seeing the uptick in anti-Semitism and violence, the uptick in hate against all communities, not just Jews. And with the help of the president and the vice president, really pushed me to get more engaged. And so the trip to Auschwitz, and if you haven't been to a concentration camp, it's a devastating experience. Like it's going to haunt me for the rest of my life. And we went in there to memorialize International Holocaust Remembrance Day. And then I met with leaders in Poland and in Germany to talk about how we can combat hate and anti-Semitism. I also met some Ukrainian refugees who were there, and we need to support them. And I met one woman who was saved in the Holocaust in Germany, settled in Ukraine, and is now a refugee again back in Berlin, where she originally left as a Jew in the Holocaust. So these are the stories that are happening out there. And so this stuff is so important. This hate is interconnected. You see it in the discourse in the country right now. You see it in the divide that we have, and that just going to the school meeting, you see that hate that is out there. We've got to step up and speak out, and we've got to call out the cowards out there. People, as my wife likes to say, these so-called leaders, but she's right. Because you can't be in leadership if you're not going to lead, and you can't be in leadership if you're not going to call out things that you know are wrong, that you obviously know are wrong. And that includes not speaking out on anti-Semitism, but also not speaking out on, trying to overthrow the government, trying to ban books, all these things that are ridiculous and the vast majority of people in this country disagree with.
He said something that drew my attention. I don't want to go into all what he said. This issue of banning books, vast majority of the people in the country don't agree with. I really want to know who is standing up against the banning of some of these books in school. We all know the content of the books, not actually friendly. If he is standing up here to still defend this, it's ridiculous. So thank you guys for supporting me, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly.